Google. We want to build and own the ultimate information block on the internet so people would come to us to access it. It was that simple. The ultimate information block. Google provides access to the world's information in one click. And to quote George Carlin, electricity is just organized lighting. You have to think about that for a minute. Similar to what Google did with information. Google organized the most comprehensive information pool ever and presented it in a compelling way, easy to get to, easy to access. Here's another Ruthless Focus company, FedEx. Fred Smith created the concept for FedEx and built it into a company, an overnight, dependable small parcel delivery system. And as the ads used to say, when it absolutely positively has to be there overnight. He was the first one to do it. How is he going to make money? By charging to ship small parcels nationally. How is he going to beat the competition? By doing it overnight when no one else could. Remember, your core strategy is the center you cluster everything else around. It should have 4 key factors. It should be simple and understandable. If your people don't all understand it, it's not going to do you much good. It should fit your organization. It should, if you're a service organization, you need service-oriented people. It should work in the competitive environment. It should make sense when you line it up against your competition. And it should be profitable. If you can't make a lot of money with it, why go to all the trouble? Another company example. How about Steve Jobs and Apple? Is there anyone anywhere that was more ruthlessly focused than Steve Jobs? He said he wanted to build a company that produced leading-edge technology and brought them to market ahead of everyone else. Boy, that's hard to do. But it's not impossible, as they've proven. Apple has executed this strategy beautifully. And by the way, this is clearly the opposite strategy from Sony, who tries to produce out-of-date products and bring to the market after everyone else has withdrawn. I think any day they're going to announce a follow-up to the Sony Walkman, the Walk Phone, and the Walk Pad. With Apple, here's the big question. With Jobs gone, can the company continue to execute that strategy? There's a lot at stake. A lot of shareholders, most valuable corporation in the world, a lot of stock options, a huge amount at stake, and as a result, there's going to be a lot of praying about it, particularly in California. Now, if you can get your strategy through prayer, they're certainly welcome to try to do that. We're not telling you not to, it's whatever works. Speaking of prayer, there was a lot of praying recently during the Republican primary. I don't know if you saw the interview with Anita Perry, Rick Perry's wife, but she said she saw a burning bush. And the CNN interviewer said, no, it wasn't a crash, it was a burning bush. The CNN interviewer said, what do you mean you saw a burning bush? She said, I looked out the window, I saw a burning bush. It was a sign from God that Rick Perry should run for president. I thought about that and I thought, if I looked out the window and saw a burning bush, it'd be a sign from God. Tom, clean the damn yard up. Michelle Bachmann had a direct conversation with God. And you probably saw this in an interview. She said, I spoke to God directly. He told me, Michelle Bachmann, you should run for president of the United States. They need you. Which just shows you that God has a wonderful sense of humor.